Hey everyone. So we're gonna just do something raw. We're gonna dive into, getting some spiritual advice. We're gonna dive into what's going on in these spiritual streets. What's crack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking? All right, divine beings, Holy Spirit, divine ones, Most High. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm seeing. I know there's not a lot of light. The sun is starting to go down. We got the hangman. So you are in hangman energy. You're in this energy of you're totally okay with being by yourself. You're totally okay with moving to the beat of your own drum. You found out some information or something in your bloodline, something that you discovered. There's a discovery about you that makes you very mysterious. It makes you very in tune with yourself, very in tune with your body. I love that there's a brightness that's coming off from you right now, especially from your third eye. So your third eye could have just recently opened. All right. Yeah, you seeing things from a whole nother perspective. You could be somebody that, I don't know what those classes are where you take the rope. I'm seeing a circus when the people do the jumping from rope to rope. And the way they have to have that trust for that other person to catch them, whether they're, I know there's a net at the bottom, but still, that's right? That's a lot. Like, who's getting up on some rope, flipping, and having to trust somebody that they're going to catch them, right? So this is the type of energy that you are. This is the type of person that you are. So with your third eye opening, it has shown you that you can't trust everybody like you thought. You thought people had you. You thought people had your back. So something must have came up in your life that was so unexpected that you just you looked around you look to your right, to your left, you look up, you look down. These people wasn't there, but the Most High God was. So your faith is untouchable. But your third eye is showing you that maybe you had too much faith in some of these people. Because these are people you could have known for a really long time. And the only reason why it didn't come across to you because your third eye was closed. Like, it was like you was wearing rose-colored glasses. Nah, they not like that. They wouldn't steal from me. They wouldn't flirt with my man behind my back. They wouldn't be jealous of me and my children. There was just so much. And then you was that person that was there for everybody. Somebody, they call you, literally on the whim. Like, oh, can I drop little Tay-Tay off? Can I drop little Mookie off? Can I drop little Trey off? Or, can I drop off little, Christina, little Chrissy or something? These, my spirit got me saying some names today. What is up, spirit? And these are names I love. All right, so that's just how you was. That's how you was. But with your third eye opening, you wait a minute. Nobody took the time or the consideration to what you could have possibly been doing. Or we have more monitoring spirits. I did a video earlier and it was 2 before. We got 2 now. We see how long they'll sit there. Maybe they'll find some spark within themselves. Maybe they will. But, you started, when your third eye opened, what it did was wait a minute. Hold up. They're not even putting it into consideration that I might be doing something today. They're not even asking you. It wasn't even let me ask, what's up, Tanya? What's up, Geraldine? Hey, Lucy. Like they like really for real. They not even, and you didn't never thought of it like that before, because even if you was doing, you was like, you know, these is my peoples. If they calling me to watch their child and I don't want their child going somewhere else, I'm giving, this really is like a real premonition I'm seeing happening. But this also is, I'm giving, spirit is like needing to give like an analogy, all right? Because it could come in many different forms. Like it could come in a form that they needed to borrow your car, whatever it was. You had this energy of, well, if they asking me, they must really need it, right? So, you know, let me move a little things to the side, shift some things here or there. But then when your third eye opened, you was like, wait a minute, these people haven't even asked me, like, you know, like, hey, you know, are you busy today? Do you have anything going on? You know, like really concerned about your time, because your time is money and your time is valuable. And you wasn't even charging nobody. Like people wasn't even like, all right, I mean, and I'm not saying everything got to be transitional, but things, energy got to be reciprocated. Now for you, it could have been reciprocated in the way that you was a people pleaser. Let's just get to that. Let's just get to the yes people, the people that it's just they feel guilty saying no. You know, they feel guilty, they feel shameful, it's hard for them to say no because they want to please people. You don't want nobody upset with you. With your third eye open, that ain't even it no more. You could give a rat's ass. It's a them problem, and they can go figure it out. And you know what? We're about to clap that one up. Clap that up. Clap that up. Give yourself a hug. The bottom of the deck, you got the star card. See, you're in the star vibrational energy. You in the star vibrational energy. You are the star. All right, and this is what's going on. This is what is going on right now. This is timeless when you see this. You're in the star energy, hangman energy. Okay. So July 12th, January 2nd, February 7th, September 12th. These numbers could be significant. All right, so we just tapping into Mother God energy and see what is, we got some nice ones. So 4 Swords was at the bottom of the deck, you know, coming into the energy with your twin, right? That you are the twin flame, right? You are the twin flame, especially if your twin flame fumbled and relinquished their rights to an earth angel. Knight of Wands, this is you. You in this fire energy. Duality, Queen of Pentacles. You in the energy of making your money. Just being abundant, you know, being consistent with yourself. There was another video I did, and it's very significant that you're being watched. Please don't sting me. Hi, Oshun. Ooh. Hi, Oshun. I do not want to get stung by a bee out here. Yeah, but you know, they see a flame within you. They see a difference within you. They see this, how you elevated your energy, how you elevated. I'm a little warm. I don't know if I'm gonna take this off. How you elevated. If people come back around, listen, I'm putting that scarf back on. I got a shield to protect this ground. But they see how much work that you've done on yourself. You're impressing and inspiring a lot. New opportunities with money are coming in because you have decided to let go of something that this particular job or something that you was doing, you really felt like it was taking your essence away or your beauty away. You could have been dealing with somebody that was doing that too, and it wasn't even like maybe the job. It could have been like the boss, the manager, or like the people. Yeah, so you know, everybody can't just get up and switch jobs. You know, this particular job could have been very, very convenient because it could have been very close, or You know, there was some sort of convenience about it, but then it was also taken away. Spirit is telling me, new management took over. Okay. So that's where it was. The new management. Oh God, I gotta put my scarf back on. All right, so the new management took over, and that's where things started shifting in the energy at this particular job. Monitoring spirits, they be everywhere. You're the Empress. There's the Empress. There's the Empress. You've been so meek about who you are, your intelligence. Some people look at you and you definitely don't sound the way you look, or vice versa. There's something that's there, but you're birthing things. You could be a new mother, right? Or you're really activating and healing the womb, the golden womb, right? This is a collective thing that we're doing, is healing this golden womb. So this is really beautiful right here. This is a beautiful time for you, especially if you've come out of something that, when you're ready to tell that story, or you did tell that story, but the people that know, they like, wow, how did they do that? So somebody could be like an ex-alcoholic, or somebody could be somebody that was like heavily on drugs. Like, there's people that sober up, but they still have that look. I'm gonna say that again. You got people that sober up, whether it's alcohol or drugs, and they can go 13, 15 years, but they still have that look, and they still have that personality of it, and they still have that. You would think, I mean, you would probably kind of know once you knew them. Like, if you just saw them, you might not know that person don't do that. I'm not even gonna lie. You, on the other hand, do not look. If you've had multiple deaths in your family back to back, my condolences. You've cleared your energy with that, and you're the generational curse break in your bloodline, but you've cleared that energy, right? A lot of deaths. Or if you were somebody that was a heavy alcoholic, or you were somebody that was a heavy drug user. And you know what? And I don't even really mean to the point where, because I feel like Spirit is telling me to talk back again about that. When people still have that look, it's not necessarily that they don't do it no more. Some of them have found something else. It may not be illegal, but they didn't 100% clear that energy out all the way. They did not do that. They're sober, but something else, and I don't know, maybe it could be medication. But even when it's not that, something else they have connected to what that substance is. And even though they're not using that particular substance, they still have that frequency of that alcohol, because they have not tapped all the way within. You have tapped within. Who I'm speaking to have tapped within. You could even look even younger. You could even let's say it's not even the addictions. You've just been through a lot of trauma, having to deal with family that's karmics, or having to heal over being raped, or SA, the childhood traumas that a lot of the chosen ones go through, that the starseeds go through, that the earth angels go through, and without even putting titles on any of these, because we're all, we're like all, and then we're nothing. So there is no, you're just this one thing, and this person is just this one thing. Is when you come to a certain enlightenment, you definitely understand and overstand that energy, and try to stay in this 0 point energy, right? Not attaching your emotions to something that has nothing to do with you. All right. 5 of Wands. You're out of an energy of where you were fighting your different selves, right? Because again, we're not one. You have all these different personalities. These, people wearing all different type of masks. Having to switch up code. When you go to work, you're not the same way when you're home. When you go out, you're not the, y'all get it. There's these different personalities, these different personas. A lot of people are performing, a lot of people are projecting, and you could have been one that equally has done this, right? We can't come in a more healed form judging those who are not healed. That's what's not gonna happen. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's what is not going to happen. 100%. 100%. And then even in here, you could see like the two. You see them reaching up to alignment. And then you got those, listen, when you have that ego death, you let that go. You don't have an ego death and then continue to be in the ego. What you do learn is how to have the ego work for you. All right, there's a lot of people walking by, so, and I know my energy starts doing it. And where I'm at, they gotta actually walk back this way. So let's just cover this crown. I mean, if I did this in my backyard, I would have been. But Spirit wanted me to come to the park. Spirit said, no, not your backyard, where you can do your things and nobody can see. We're not, and I'm normally not on camera. I don't want to get all over the place, but these is the spiritual energy. This is the spiritual energy that you are exuding right now. These are your confirmations, right? These are your confirmations that you are on the right path. You're doing what needs to be done. Listen, they watching. I mean, a love reading may come. I'm going to do a love reading in a minute. Because you got the Knight of Pentacles. So you definitely got a provider. You definitely have a protector. And you definitely have somebody you have passion with. We got them 3 P's right there, okay? I had to hesitate. I hesitated for a minute. Oh, here's Spirit just like, yeah, let's do the love. Let's do the love, all right? So this could be an earth sign that's in your energy. You could be the earth sign. I really didn't call out too many signs here, but I was guided to with the Pentacles. Y'all know, listen, there's earth somewhere in your chart, right? Tap into where that is, if that is where you're having difficulties, right? If confidence and creativity, maybe you want to find where that fire and that Leo is in your chart. If you're needing to work on your emotions, and you're wanting to work with like the water element, water magic, maybe you want to, and that nurturing energy, you want to tap into. So there's Cancer somewhere in your chart. It could be any of the water signs. I'm just saying what Spirit has me saying. So definitely strong. Maybe there's a Cancer that watches me. My moon is in Cancer, so it's all good. It's all love, right? It is all love. But you definitely have this masculine that's coming in your energy. But Spirit is also saying your masculine energy, you're in abundance with your masculine energy. So anybody that comes to you has to come to you with more than what you have, right? Because you are already able to sustain yourself. So you're not looking for anybody to come in with the games and the charm and the player energy. You have stepped into an energy where player energy can't even step to you. If that ain't a compliment, I don't know what is. All right guys, so I'm gonna prepare myself for a love reading. I'm gonna see you in a couple minutes.